Oh man, it has been forever since I've uploaded. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Sorry for the long wait. Life just got busy again. But finally, here is my way overdue G-Fest haul. So, without any further ado, let's get started. It wouldn't have been a complete G-Fest if I didn't have my trusty name tag. A big thank you to Matt, also known as Kaiju Fanatic, for getting my weekend pass. Just know that I'm forever grateful for what you did, and without you, I wouldn't have been able to go. So thank you, thank you, thank you for doing this. These next few items are miscellaneous. I just picked them up randomly at tables at the dealer's room, like this awesome Octeal Hedora eye sticker. These I got at Minya's place, or Manila's place, on Sunday. And there's this awesome Marisan flyer brochure. These are cards for a convention called Super G, which was held in Canada. This one here's an ad because someone was selling figures in their hotel room instead of just a regular table. Fortunately, it did get stained, so whatever. These I picked up at Minya's place, which was near the autograph rooms, and luckily it was empty. No one was there, so I had the whole room to myself, so I was just there vibing to music. And here's a flyer that my friends and I got because we were first in line for the dealer's room on day one. We were also given a $10 off coupon by Seismic, but I lost it as soon as we entered the dealer's room. I checked everywhere for it. It was gone, so I was pretty disappointed in that. This one I got at Best Buy on Wednesday before anything G-Fest related happened. But it's the Super 7 Reaction Shogun Godzilla figure, the 1200 degrees Celsius variant. I think I got this for 23 bucks. I saw this in a dealer's room for $40, which is insane. But yeah. And here he is in all of his glory. I love the translucent orange. Of course, the tongue sticks out, just like the original Shogun figure did. And yeah. Next up are my 2 movie tickets from Thursday, because the Pickwick Theater was showing off 4 kaiju films, so that was pretty fun. This next one, I believe, was an hour before the dealer's room opened on Friday. I'm not so sure. But it's a Thirsty Thursday Toys Cup by my friend Adam that I bought from. So I'm glad I was able to support him and the channel. He did actually fell asleep in line before the dealer's room opened, so that was pretty funny. So yeah, party hard. So the doors to the dealer's room opened, and I immediately went for the table called DVD World and got this, the Super 8 release of Varen the Unbelievable, which predates VHS, predates DVDs. I'm very happy to have this, and as my first purchase, yeah, I got it for 25 bucks, which is a lot better than the prices I've been seeing on eBay. So here it is without the plastic. My friends know by now that I'm an absolute sucker for vintage releases like these, even magazines. Some Godzilla films were also released on 8mm by Ken Films, so I'm in the middle of tracking them down by now. I did actually go to a panel that showed lots of 8mm films with my friends Corey and Mark on the same day, and I regret not asking the host what projector he used, because that would have been so useful. But oh well. Fantastic first purchase. Very happy to own this now. Right, so I was roaming around the dealer's room, completely overwhelmed with the amount of stuff I'm seeing. And then I stumbled upon Toku Toy Town, and they had a whole bunch of Japanese VHS tapes. So this one little thing caught my eye, and I immediately had to get it. And that is the Japanese VHS tape for the Return of Godzilla, or just simply known as Godzilla in Japan. I was able to get this for $25, which is, once again, a better price than what I'm seeing on eBay. And this is an official VHS tape from Japan. It's not the subtitled bootlegs that I've been seeing going around. And the condition is perfect. It's like brand new. And it also came with this nice little booklet, pamphlet, I guess? However you call it. Now I can say that I have both cuts of the film on VHS. This next one I got at the YMSF table. This one I actually did want ever since it was announced as a G-Fest exclusive, and that is the Wolfman figure from the unfinished Wolfman vs. Godzilla fan film. It also came with this nice free Wolfman card. Now, I did hold off opening this figure because I wanted to open it on camera for you guys. So, here we go. So here he is in all of his glory. Really great figure. The waist moves 360 degrees, same goes to the arms, but they're very stiff. Glad to have a Wolfman figure. I believe he was $57. So after the Wolfman purchase, I did take a break from the dealer's room, and there was a lot of G-Fest merchandise up for sale, and I got this little guy, a G-Fantas shot glass. This will be very useful for the future. So shortly after, I went downstairs and I noticed that the autograph room was open. The line was not long, and so I took the advantage, and I was able to meet the incredible Don Fry. And he was able to sign my Japanese Godzilla Final Wars VHS tape. Just meeting Don Fry in general was amazing. I never thought that would actually happen, but it happened, so that was awesome. Aside from the VHS tape, I also had this cool picture signed by him. I thought we had to pay extra for that, but no, they were free. So I took the advantage. And aside from those two, I was also able to keep my ticket from the autograph signing. Immediately after Don Fry, I met up with TJ Storm, and he was able to sign my Godzilla 2014 4K release. And that was a huge moment for me because I did tell him that me and my dad had this tradition with every MonsterVerse film that we go to the theater and watch it together. So I'm glad I was able to tell TJ about that. And yeah, it was a pretty sentimental moment to me. And he's an amazing guy in general, so one of the big highlights of G-Fest. And here's my ticket from the Pickwick when I watched Godzilla 2014 on Saturday. Luckily, I was able to get my friend Gabe, also known as Nerd Keen, autographs from Don Fry and TJ Storm, simply because we both were supposed to go to G-Fest together in 2020, but we all know what happened. So I just wanted to give Gabe something because I just miss the man so much, and I hope I get to see him again. So, Gabe, if you're watching this, much love, and hope you enjoy the autographs, and I hope I see you next year. Moving on, I went to the dealer's room one last time for day one, and I ended up getting this, which is called a mini Battle G, with the figures from Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Now, I also kept this sealed to unbox it for you guys, And I'm kind of interested what variant this is because I believe there are two other variants. One of them is glow in the dark and the other is the regular colors. And I believe there's a third variant. I'll put it in here right now. But let's see what variant I got.
Yes. Okay, so this is awesome. I have I have the glow in the dark variants. It's incredible.
Let's go ahead and make them glow. As you can see, they glow exceptionally well. Very happy to have this a part of my collection now. Last thing I got was for free, and it's this Shin Ultraman poster. Unfortunately, I had to roll this up because traveling and whatnot. But, oh well. Quite nice. So, starting off day 2, I went to a panel for Yumiko Shaku. But before her was a panel by Eric Burnham, and he was giving out signed comics, and I told my friend Corey to get me one, and luckily he did, so that was nice. This is from Godzilla Monsters and Protectors, issue 5, and great. I did decide to take a break from the dealer's room early in the morning, simply because I wanted to get something signed by Yumiko Shaku. Apparently this was her her first time here in the States, and her line was very long. But luckily, I was able to have her sign my Godzilla against Mechagodzilla VHS tape. Then next up, I was able to meet the amazing Linda Miller, and she signed my King Kong Escapes DVD. This next special guest was not even intended to be a guest, but he just showed up out of nowhere, and that's Kiyotaka Taguchi, who is the head director of several Ultraman shows, Ultraman X, Ultraman Orb, Ultraman Z, and recently Ultraman Blazar, or Blazer, however you like to pronounce it. And as you can see, I was able to get a signed Ultraman Blazer poster from him. The one time I decide not to bring anything Ultraman related to G-Fest, and he just happens to show up. Really? So after meeting all the special guests, getting to talk to them, getting to know them, I went back to the dealer's room and went a little nuts again. So, first off, most of these were from DVD World because they had lots of crates with vintage stuff. This first one is a Godzilla 1998 premiere film frame reproduction cell. Luckily, I got this for $3. Limited edition, too. These I just randomly picked up at a table. But next up, we have a vintage magazine, once again from DVD World, and that is the Fantastic Films and Other Imaginative Media, dated January 1980. I was able to get this for $10, which is worth it. This next one here is the Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster video CD. Once again, I kept it sealed, so let's open it. It comes in 2 discs. Disc A is yellow. I like that color. And disc B is red. Next up, I got a Godzilla 2014 mini poster flyer for $3. This next one was more of an impulse buy. It's the Godzilla 1998 Junior novelization. I really have no idea why I bought this. It was $2, and I like books, so why not? This next one comes from Radio Tokyo. I bought from their catalog, and that is the Ultra 7 Evolution miniseries, 2 discs. And I only got this because I don't think Mill Creek is gonna release this anytime soon, officially, so I might as well just get a bootleg of it and enjoy it from there. So thank you, Radio Tokyo. So that was pretty much the end of day 2. Day 3, I did go in late to the dealer's room, so I went ahead and bought this mini poster for Kong Skull Island. I got this at Clawmark Toys for $8, I believe. Yeah, $8. And after Kong Skull Island, I actually got a Godzilla vs Kong flyer as well. Not from G-Fest. I got this on eBay simply because I needed to complete my MonsterVerse mini posters, and so now I have all 4 films on mini posters. So next up, I went over to the Green Bronto Studios table, and I was able to pick up 2 different art pieces. One of them, as you can see, is the Mushroom Man from Matango, and the other is Godzilla 1984 from one of my favorite movies, as you can already tell, The Return of Godzilla. This next one here is a figure that I really wanted to get actually for a long time, but I couldn't really find a good price for it until G-Fest, and it's the Ultra Hero 500 figure of Ultraman King. And surprisingly, I did not pay a huge amount for this. I actually paid $5, which is incredible because on eBay, Mandarake, they all had him for 15, 25, but wow, I'm just happy to finally have an Ultraman King in my collection, and I believe I'm done with all the Ultraman figures now from the 500 line. This one was another impulse buy. I got him at Toy Matrix for $10, and that is the... I actually don't know what this is. It's obviously supposed to be a Shin Godzilla Death for Real, but it's very small, and it's a glow in the dark too, so that's nice. He does glow pretty well, so. Next up, this is another purchase from DVD World, and that is the Godzilla vs. Destroya VHS tape. Sealed. I do have a VHS of Destroya, but I bought another one since the original one was broken, and luckily I was able to knock the price down to $10, so yay me. Once again from DVD World, I got the Godzilla, the animated series, 3 volumes, for only $5 too. Amazing deal. Some of these are sealed, some of them are slightly open, but I think I'm gonna keep them this way. But for $5, 3 DVDs, amazing. This next one is a Yuji Sakai diorama from Ghidorah the Three-Headed Monster. And I regret getting this because I did not realize until it was too late that it does not come with a Mothra, but it's supposed to come with a Mothra, so shit. So now I have to find another one with a Mothra. Oh well. I even paid $10 for this. Unfortunately, I can't seem to find this shirt because it's with my other stuff, but I was able to get a Ultraman shirt for $20, I believe. So, finally, this is my last G-Fest purchase, and it's a pretty big one. Well, I consider it to be a big one. So this is the Godzilla 5 Rampaging movies from Scimitar. And I got this for $15. 1-5. And that is a absolute steal because I've seen these prices on eBay go for 60 to 100. But wow, I honestly still can't believe that I was able to get this for Super, super good deal. I believe the table was Cheeto vinyls, something along the lines of that. But yeah, I'm super happy to finally own this box set after so long of looking for it back and forth on eBay with no luck, but for this being my final G-Fest purchase of the year, it was worth it. Then I picked up this little random thing. Well, not little, it's pretty big actually, but this is really beaten down. It's very poor in quality, but I believe it's a band Presto based on 54. This was laying around outside the dealer's room, so I just decided to take it. No one was claiming it, so yeah, this is mine now. As you can see, there's the arms gone. There's hardly any teeth. Even the paint's still chipping to this day. Just, wow. Oh well, at least I didn't pay anything for it. So finally we made it to the end of the video. I'd just like to quickly say thank you to everyone who I met at G-Fest, especially to my closest friends that I finally got to meet for the first time, especially some friends that I did see again, like Matt. But everyone else, Matt, Ian, Danny, Tanner, Adam, Corey, Mark, Seismic. I'm pretty sure I left out a lot of other people, but thank you guys so much for making my first G-Fest very special. Just know that I'm forever grateful for meeting you guys, and thank you for being a part of my life, as I'm very happy to be a part of yours. And thank you for putting up with me. Um, and I have no idea where I would be without you guys. Yeah, much love. Thank you guys for watching. Please stay safe, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye bye.